Juan Carlos Ferrero Donat is a retired professional tennis player, and a former world number 1 player, from Spain. He captured the men's singles title at the 2003 French Open, and in September of that year, became the 21st player to hold the world number. Pete Sampras is a retired American tennis player and former world number 1. During his 14-year tour career, he won 14 Grand Slam singles titles, becoming the first player to break Roy Emerson's record of 12 slams. Gustavo Kuerten, also known as Guga, is a retired former world number 1 tennis player from Brazil. He won the French Open 3 times, and was the Tennis Masters Cup champion in 2000, becoming the only player to defeat Pete Sampras and Andre Agassi in the same major tournament. Novak Djokovic is a Serbian professional tennis player who is currently ranked world number 1 by the Association of Tennis Professionals. He is considered to be one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Marat Mubinovich Safin is a Russian politician and retired tennis player. Safin won 2 Grand Slam tournaments and reached the world number 1 ranking during his career. He was also famous for his emotional outbursts and sometimes fiery temper on court. Leighton Glenn Hewitt is an Australian professional tennis player resident in the USA and a former world number 1. Hewitt is the youngest male ever to be ranked number 1 in the world in singles, at the age of 20. Andre Kirk Agassi is an American retired professional tennis player and former world number 1, who was one of the game's most dominant players from the early 1990s to the mid-2000s. Generally considered by critics and fellow players to be one of the greatest tennis players of all time, Agassi had been called the best service returner in the history of the game. Andrew Steven Andy Roddick is a former American professional tennis player and former world number 1. He is known for his fast service and powerful forehand. He became a Grand Slam singles champion when he won the title at the 2003 US Open, defeating Juan Carlos Ferrero in the final. Rafael Rafa Nadal Pera is a Spanish professional tennis player currently ranked world number 5. He is widely regarded as one of the finest clay court players in history and has been nicknamed the King of Clay. Tennis player Roger Federer, pronunciation, or, born August 8, 1981, is a Swiss tennis professional, currently ranked world number 1. Many experts and many of his own tennis peers believe that Federer may be the greatest men's singles player of all time.